blog.stampwithelaine.com, and welcome to Fun Friday's 4th episode in my Countdown to Halloween series. In the UK we have these foam gum sweets which are free from artificial colours, and they're made by Haribo. This is a 200-gram pack and it contains about 11 portions, and I made some Halloween matchbook books to house them in. I'm making them in lots of them for a craft stall or something. Then I'll show you a quick and easy method of doing it. Gather our supplies. So you'll need some glimmer paper. This is pumpkin pie, and it's only available in the autumn winter catalogue. Also available are these 12 by 12 inch cardstock pack, and there are 10 sheets of the basic grey and 10 of the pumpkin pie, and it's called Halloween Night. A scrap of basic black cardstock, Halloween Scares. This is a clear mount stamp, and also the Spooky Fun bundle, which is the stamp set. This is a photopolymer stamp set, and the Halloween Scenes edgelit dies. A 1.5 inch circle punch, 1/2 inch circle punch, Memento black ink, and the Halloween Night Baker's Twine. This comes in a pack of 2 with pumpkin pie and black, and I think that's Wisteria Wonder and black. Also need your magnetic platform and a big shot. Last but not least, you'll need your handheld stapler, trimmer, and it's optional to have the Simply scoreboard as well. You could score with this one, but I prefer scoring on my scoreboard. The first thing to do with your 12 by 12 inch sheet, or 30.5 by 35 centimetre sheet, is to align it at the 8 1/8 inch mark. I've zoomed in closer so you can see it. Now this is the 8 inch mark, and the longer lines in between, that represents the quarters. That longer one is the half, but these small ones in between that mark and that mark is the 16th inch marks, and the slightly shorter one in between that and that is the 1/8 inch. So in centimetres, you line it up at 20.6. I've zoomed out again so that I can cut that piece off. So this piece now measures 3 7/8 inches by 12, so that's 9.8 by 30.5 centimetres. So set that aside. The short side on top, which is the 8 1/8 inch. So you score at 3/4 inch all the way down, 4.5 and 4 3/4. Okay. In metric, with the 20.6 centimetres on top, you score at 1.9, 11.4 and 12.1 centimetres. Then you bring your trimmer in again and line up with the long side on top. You line it up at 8 inches. And cut, and then slide it along to the 4 inch mark and cut. So then you end up with 3 pieces. To get the 4th one, which is slightly narrower, you need to measure 8 1/8 inch again, so that's 20.6 centimetres. And then you'll have this piece left. Measurements as before, you score at 3/4 inch, 4.5 and 4 3/4. So that's 1.9, 11.4 and 12.1 centimetres. This one's slightly narrower, but you can still get away with it. So that's 4 pieces you can get out of one 12 by 12 inch sheet. Burnish my score lines. And then put the cardstock with the short score line at the top. This is the front. That's where you want to stamp. I have contraband. Yes, this is my secret weapon. And I find that if I'm stamping with black, very often the ink won't take, and if I do it with the block on a clear mat, I might not get as good a result as I would with this tool. And I am spoilt. I have it in 2 sizes. This is the smaller one. So I'm going to stamp my scene. This is from the Halloween Scares. And do you see that hasn't come out very well? It's got little grey spots. It hasn't covered. So I can stamp it as many times as I want. Can you see? It's taken several stampings to get that properly covered. Now I'm going to be stamping the fence and the cat. So I've placed it both on the card where I want it. And now to re-ink both. Turn my cardstock the other way round, and I'm taking this image here, which is speckled. Now it could be a pathway or something to the door, or it could be a hedge. And I'm just going to stamp it on the bit here. It doesn't quite cover, so I'm going to do it again. Now we're ready to cut the little witch, so I'll need my magnetic platform, base cutting plate, cardstock, and from the Halloween Scenes edgelit dies, I'll need the little witch. Top cutting plate, and then I'm ready to run it through the big shot. Punch it out a 1.5 inch circle, the pumpkin pie glimmer paper, stamp the sentiment trick or treat. Use a 1/2 inch circle punch to punch a little hole in there. Tombow glue on the back. And the reason why I punched a hole in there is so I can put a dimensional inside it, because I find that sometimes thick things don't stick to glimmer paper, and if you do get it to stick initially, it will fall off eventually. So pop my witch there. Bring in the treat bag, pop it in on the bottom, and hold it firm and just punch in the middle, sort of toward the bottom, not too far to the bottom, about 1/4 inch up, so that you leave enough space there to tuck in the flap. Oh, one more thing to do, I forgot to tie the baker's twine. So grab it there and wind it round about three times. Snip off a bit. I've swapped the bow round to tie on this side instead. Then trim it off. I've had such a blast making these. I even got in the mood with some Halloween nails. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share on Facebook, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, You'll also find a list of supplies listed on my blog.stampwithelaine.com, and you'll find a list of the supplies I used in the Show More section below this video with direct links to my online store. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another episode of my Halloween countdown series. Thanks for watching. Bye.